I have had the pleasure of working with the Clarity projects for almost the last 3 years. Nowadays, children and youth are not only learning about climate change, but they are facing climate change as a reality, with their emotional and mental health on the line at a critical line in their developments. That's why we don't want climate education to be solely focused on facts and knowledge. We want to nurture a more transformative approach to education that invites our creativity, our imagination, and can really nurture resilience and regeneration. Today, we are here at Real School Budapest to bring together educators, leaders, and education stakeholders who want to find a way forward in climate education. We are here to share with everybody the results of the Clarity project, so more people can learn about it. The result of the Clarity project has been an ecosystem of resources that is available and free for you and for everybody to use. Among these resources, one of them is the Clarity Toolbox, which is a compilation of more than 50 activities that are ready to use and are offering a step-by-step guidance on how to implement them effectively. They are structured and organized according to the 5 competency areas of the Clarity framework.
Én a Kékbolygó Alapítványnak vagyok igazgatóhelyettese, de a Semmelweis Egyetemen is oktatok fenntartható egészségügyet, és azt gondolom, hogy sok szempontból rá kell néznünk erre a témára. Azért érkeztem igazából, hogy kapcsolódni tudjak olyan oktatókkal, olyan témagazdákkal, akik tulajdonképpen ezen a területen, a fenntarthatóság területén, valamelyik területen mozognak, és igazából egy picit együtt próbáljunk meg gondolkozni arról, hogy hogyan tudunk olyan irányba elindulni az oktatással is, meg a képzéssel, meg önmagában azzal, hogy magunkat hogyan menedzseljük, hogy egy fenntarthatóbb módon, de mégis kicsit ilyen atipikusabb módon, tehát ez azt jelenti, hogy nem egy frontális oktatásban, hanem hogy milyen eszközeink vannak arra, hogy tényleg kapcsolódjunk ehhez a témához, hiszen mindannyiunk jövője múlik ezen.
Right now, the participants are engaging in the World Café. The goal of this is for them to connect to each other, to learn together, and to discuss about different parts of the project. One of the questions that they are exploring together is what are the emotions that the students might be feeling when they are working on and learning about climate change. We are also going to have workshops about climate emotions, to understand what is climate anxiety, but also how can we ensure that we create safe spaces in our classroom for the students to express themselves and to understand what they are feeling. And for us as educators to be able to make sure we know how can we support the learners in this journey.
Máté vagyok, a bolygó közösségi térből jöttem. Én felelek nálunk az iskolai közösségi szolgálatos önkéntes programunkért, és nagyon érdekelt, hogy milyen új ötleteket kaphatok esetleg ahhoz, hogy hogyan tudom jobban átvezetni a gyerekeket, vagy a diákokat. Egyáltalán foglalkoztatja őket a klímaváltozás, vagy az ökológiai válság, vagy nem, és hogyha igen, milyen érzéseik vannak bennük, és hogy amúgy, amit mi csinálunk, az hogyan segít azon, hogy ők is jobban érezzék magukat, és a világ is jobb legyen. És már egyből amúgy kaptam is ez ötletet, amúgy olyan ötletet, amit ismertem, és olyan eszközt, amit használtam, de nem ebben a kontextusban. Miután megismertünk esetleg problémákat, azután így reflektálni arra, hogy ez milyen érzéseket váltott ki belőlünk. Ezt igazából más kontextusban már használtam, de tök érdekes volt. Meg egyszerűen csak érdekes megismerni új embereket, akik hasonló dologgal foglalkoznak. Azért is, mert lehet, hogy a jövőben fogunk tudni együttműködni, meg azért is, mert egyszerűen csak jól látni, hogy sokan vagyunk, akik megpróbáljuk megváltoztatni a jövő generáción keresztül is a világot.
So the Clarity project is a wonderful example of our dream to reality project-based learning experience. Somebody identified a need. In this case, it was about needing to move from climate anxiety to climate action. So they identified this need. They brought together some amazing people from across Europe, and they created a product, an output that is useful for the world. It's the Clarity Toolbox. It's useful and specific tools to help educators create experiences which allows kids to ground themselves and to to really move their emotional state from anxiety to climate action. And this is the kind of learning and this is the kind of process that we go through at Real School every term. Because ultimately what we'd like is these children to feel that they matter and then feel that they can do something about the world. They're not just learning about climate change, they're not just learning about all the challenges of our world, whether it be the poly-crisis or it be about social conflicts or the technological disruptions or big scary concepts, but they actually grow the skills and the emotional grounding to be able to do something with these.
My name is Berni and I come from the Jane Goodall Institute, Hungary. We still think that this is important, that we teach more and more educators about this topic, because I used to work in this school. Last year I already knew about this project, so it was really good to come back and see all the familiar faces, as well as the topic, you know, is still interesting. And I also already used the Clarity toolbox with the students here last year, and I'm also trying to give ideas to other teachers around. I learned that it's a topic that people are interested in, and it's good to see.
We are super happy that we can host this event here in Budapest to introduce the toolkit to so many different educators and NGO leaders.
We don't want these resources to stay on the website. We want them to become living tools in your classrooms and communities. We would like to invite everybody to take them with them and to share them with colleagues, with education leaders, and with education stakeholders who believe there is a way forward in climate education. A way that is not only about individual recycling or a carbon footprint, it is more holistic and can nurture our inner dimensions.
And I particularly am humbled and tremendously grateful that so many people showed up, and they will hopefully take these toolkits and the connections they built here in Budapest to take it to educational institutions, to youth centers, and into situations where we can really impact children so they no longer feel paralyzed by these big challenges of our time, but they can actually feel that they matter and they can do something about it.